Hello, everyone. Welcome to this workshop. I'm very happy to see you here, everyone who joined right now and everyone who is going to watch us recorded version. Before we start, I want to ask you to turn off your microphones, cameras, and keep them off during this class, please. Okay. So, warm welcome to this workshop, Awakening of the Light. And I want to invite you to type now in the chat where you are from. And while you are typing, I will introduce myself. I am Irena Gordon, a certified NeuroGraphic instructor, aesthetic coach, and therapeutic art practitioner. And I am from Winnipeg. So I see here people from Miami, Florida. Hello, Miami. Slovenia. Hello, Slovenia. Welcome to our masterclass. So I see we are quite covering the geography today. That's great. I like to see this. And welcome, 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 everyone. So as we step into this new season of spring, I invite you to take a breath and just notice. Is there this small flickering light within you? A quiet sense of something waking up. Just take a moment and listen to yourself. Our masterclass today called Awakening of the Light, a journey to spring transformation. So we will explore today with symbolism, art, and presence. And we're going to work with three symbols today. The sun, which represents energy, clarity, new beginnings, and it's always there, even if it's hidden by clouds. The clouds will represent our inner fears, blocks, uh, past stories, shadows, but they are not permanent. They constantly shift, move, and when they lift just a little, we start seeing this first ray of hope after the long inner winter. So these are the symbols that we're going to work with. We're going to draw, to reflect, and to invite our inner light to awaken and shine bright. So I will turn my camera to the presentation right now and we will begin. Please type in the chat if you can see my presentation right now. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Roy. Okay, so as I said, this workshop called Awakening of the Light. This is NeuroGraphica workshop. So if you are familiar with this method, you know we're going to follow a certain algorithm. And this workshop is a result of collaborative work of two certified instructors of NeuroGraphica, um, myself, Irena Gordon, and Marina Morozova. She is an instructor from France. So we created this new project, Global Creativity Center. You can see the URL and you can browse it later on, or you can scan the QR code that you can see right now in front of you. So this project, what is the unique about this project? We offer everything under this Global Creativity Center in two languages. So each workshop, each program that we present will be in two languages, English and French. So if you prefer to learn in English, you'll register with myself. If you prefer French, you'll register with Marina Morozova. So the theme of today's workshop is welcoming the energies of spring, awakening the inner light, and opening ourselves to the first rays of hope. And this is the metaphorical representation of what we're going to do today. This image shows us a sun hidden behind the clouds, dispersing the darkness. The message today will be The sun is always there, even when it's hidden by clouds. The difficulties, doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that block our light are temporary, and a way out is possible. So, across many traditions and cultures, there is this deep wisdom showing us that difficulties are temporary, and there is always sun coming after the darkest times. So let's take a look at a few examples from mythology. And the first one you can see in front of you, it's the myth about Helios. Helios is the god of the sun, and he's often depicted driving a golden chariot across the sky, bringing daylight to the earth. So each morning he rises from the east and crosses the sky before disappearing in the west, where he sails across the ocean to return to his starting point and begin his eternal cycle again. So this is about the renewal and constancy of the sun. Helios reminds us that every day is a new chance, a fresh promise of hope, clarity, and forward motion. The second example is the myth about phoenix. And the phoenix is a mythical bird associated with the cycle of death and rebirth. This uh, character, this phoenix, present in many cultures, particularly Greek and Egyptian mythology. It is renowned for its ability to rise from the ashes after being consumed in flames. This powerful symbol represents renewal, immortality, and resilience in the face of adversity. So Phoenix reminds us that the end of one cycle always marks the beginning of a new one, bringing transformation and hope. One more example is the event that we witness every year, and this is the spring equinox. This is the time when day and night are equal in length, and this event announcing the return of light and the awakening of nature after winter hibernation. Since ancient times, this event has been celebrated through various traditions as a transition into a new phase where the energy of renewal invites movements, growth, and flowering. And one more example is the Easter. Easter embodies both the triumph of light over darkness and spiritual renewal. In the Christian tradition, it celebrated the resurrection of Christ, a symbol of victory over death and the promise of new life. It's the time of rebirth when everyone is invited to let go of the past, reaffirm their faith, and embrace a new energy carried by divine light and the warmth of the growing sun. And if you want to go further after today's class, I want to invite you to the series of meetings, the program called Inner Light. This is the 3 days program. You can scan this QR code. You will go to the registration page. The registration right now is closed, but it will be open tomorrow morning to give you some discounts. So right now you can just visit the page to see where you can go and register. And a little bit about this program. So the first workshop that will open this program will be called Igniting Your Inner Flame. So we all know this feeling of the spark that your energy, motivation, or passion feels like it's slipping away. It's we experience this lowering of our energy, and that's where we need to reignite our energy. In this workshop, we will delve into the art of reigniting this vital force within you. Through the transformative practice of NeuroGraphica, we will awaken your inner fire, uncover the resources that fuel it, and dissolve the barriers that distinguish it. So this is your moment to reignite, to feel your energy return, and reconnect with that powerful part of you that's always been there, just waiting to shine. This first workshop will take place on March 10th at 11 a.m. Central Time. And the length of this workshop will be approximately 1 hour. All these meetings will be recorded. You will receive recorded versions, and you will be able to replay them if you cannot access live, or if you want to review it one more time. The second workshop will be Guiding Light. And we know sometimes we all feel like moving forward in fog, unable to clearly see the direction we need to take. So this webinar is an invitation to illuminate your inner path and bring more clarity into your life. Through this drawing, we will explore the shadow areas that need illumination, identify what is already illuminated, and understand where more clarity is needed in our life. So by transforming this abstract into an image, you will discover how to see better, understand better, and move forward with confidence. And this second workshop will take place on March 11th at 11 a.m. Central Time. And the last workshop will be The Light in Your Hands. So this webinar marks the culmination of an inner journey where you will realize that the light you have been seeking has always been within you. After exploring our outer light, it's time to fully embrace it and understand that you are the source of your own radiance. And that's what we're going to work today on. And that's what we're going to go deeper during this program. So it's very important to support yourself and to support this feeling that our source of energy, light, and life is always within us. Through NeuroGraphica drawing, we will symbolize this awareness by giving form to the inner light. And we will be answering questions. How do you experience it? How can you nourish and amplify it? So you will anchor this energy within you, transforming your perception and strengthening your personal power. And this workshop will take place on March 12th. This will be Monday. That's why the time will be 7 p.m. Central Time. So you will be able to attend it after your work hours. So that's the program, and I invite you to this 3 days of exploration. You can scan this QR code in front of you, get to this page, and what this program will give you: an understanding of the sources of your light and inner energy, tips for overcoming the doubts, fatigue, and fears that prevent your inner fire from shining, the practice of NeuroGraphica to illuminate the shadows of your life and strengthen your inner clarity. And you will learn how to ignite, nourish, and harness your own inner light. So for everyone who registered for this program, who is participating today, you will receive this beautiful discount. So these 3 meetings will cost you only 60 Canadian dollars instead of 90. If you register before May 3rd and you use coupon INNERLIGHT30, you will receive this discount. So starting tomorrow morning, the registration will be open, and you have time until May 3rd to register to receive this discount. After that, the price goes up and it will be $90. Again, you can access it by scanning QR code, or you can go to my website and say gordon.ca/inner-light. You will get to this page as well. And one more bonus. For everyone who will register for this program Inner Light, you will be able to receive 20% discount for my recorded training, the NeuroGraphica Basic User Course. And this training, I created it in 3 packages, so you can choose the one that suits you the most. Again, if you scan this QR code, you will go to the page where you will be able to review these packages, the differences between them, and you will be able to make your choice. So the platinum package will cost you only $200 instead of $250. Gold package $160 instead of $200, and the silver package $144 instead of $180. So if you are interested to learn about NeuroGraphica, really understand what it does, how it works, and to learn the foundations of this method, I really, really recommend you to join this course. Or also you can opt for individual sessions with me. And to schedule an appointment, you can contact me using this email, info@ncagordon.ca. There are a few options available for you. It can be 2-hour therapeutic art session, 1 personal NeuroGraphica coaching session, or a package of 4 personal NeuroGraphica coaching sessions. You can contact me if you have a request that is not aligning with each of them. So you want something else, contact me and we can discuss it as well. So if you scan this QR code, you will go to the product page. And if you scroll down, you will see all these options available there. So now I finished my announcements and we're ready to start our work today. So the questions we're going to answer today, and I want you to keep them in mind while we're working. What are the clouds in your life that are blocking your life? And what's preventing you from seeing the light? They seem similar, these questions, but they are not. And I want to explain you the difference between them. So the first question is talking about the external clouds, external blocks that block your light. And the second one is about your internal blocks, maybe your negative beliefs, the lack of confidence, certain thoughts, emotions. So these are the 2 questions. Keep them in mind. Try always answering them during this process. What are the external blocks and what are the internal blocks? So if you have any questions right now, I invite you to type them in our chat. I see the question Roy is asking March 10th. Yes, the first class will be March 10th, correct? Oh, sorry, May, right, correct. Oh, thank you for correcting me. Thank you. I will adjust it. Yes, of course, it's May 10th. Thank you, guys. So yes, if we don't have any questions, I will switch now my camera to the paper and we will start working. Okay, so we will start from making a circle in the center of your page. And I want you to make the circle before I make it. It's very important that you are not copying it unconsciously. So please make the circle and type number 1 in our chat so I know you have it. Okay, thank you, Roy. Thank you. Okay, so now I will make my circle, and I invite you now to review the circle and to see how you feel about it. Is it big enough? Or maybe now when you see it, you think it's too small and you want to increase it. So just take a look and try to connect with your circle, because this circle represents the sun, your inner source of light and energy, which is within you. And sometimes we can analyze how we feel after this first step. So right now, you can analyze your circle, how it looks like, how you feel about it. And maybe it's a little bit off the center. And if it's so, ask yourself why. What is the reason? Try to find the answer within yourself. So when we have this circle, this source of our light, I invite you to draw a few neurographic lines. And these lines will represent the clouds. Just a few of them, and you can see now. How do you see it now? After you see that there are clouds covering your sun, and maybe this moment you want to make it bigger. And if you feel this, go with that. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to draw rays. The rays of sun randomly coming out and going sometimes through the clouds. And some of them can be very strong. Some of them may be struggling through the clouds. So when you make them, try to feel, what are these rays? What are they telling you? There is a story behind them. What area of your life requires support? When we finish this step, now we are moving to the next one. And the next one is conjoining. If you are familiar with NeuroGraphica, you know that conjoining is the rounding of all intersections. And this process is very transformative. This process symbolizes softening this contrast between light and shadow, because we know that shadows, the clouds, they also can be our resources. But when they are too strong, when they are too sharp, too scary, they can block us. When we can deal with them, when we can transform them into something we can deal with, that's how we grow. That's how we become stronger. So this step allows us to make this transformative process. And we start rounding all these intersections now. At this step, you can use either the same marker, or you can use the ultra fine point marker if it's easier for you. I also prefer at this point to stop talking and let you focus on yourself, on your inner work, so you can connect with yourself, you can experience it quietly. And I probably will try to make some background music to accompany this process. So give me a moment. And please let me know if you can hear this music, if the sound is okay. Do I have to make it quieter or maybe to increase the volume? Please type in the chat. It's good, thank you. Perfect, thank you. So enjoy this process. This is very, very important part of our work. If we finished rounding, can you please type me number 2 in our chat so I know where we are right now? Okay, thank you, Ilona. We will continue to the next step. After we softened all these points of tension, and now we harmonized our inner state, we go and move to the next step, this neurographic algorithm. And the next step is to bring our inner source of light, our inner energy and resources outside to the world. So we're going to do this by making a neurographic lines from the sun going to the background, integrating with the world around us. This is a very important step because that's how we create communication. That's how we connect with the outer resources. Sometimes we can even reach for the help if we need, and that's also okay. Um, so we just create new lines going to the end of page. You can also see it as the energy uh, coming out interacts with the outer energy. And this is like the exchange of energies with the outer world, with the people around you, with everything, with the nature, with the events that are happening in your community, maybe in your family. And now your light is shining everywhere, everywhere around you, not just inside of you. And your inner light now can become the source and resource for someone else, to ignite someone else, to bring happiness into someone else's life. And again, we remember that we round all new intersections and all new sharp corners that were created. Now you can ask yourself at this moment, in which areas of my life I can allow my light to shine and expand freely. And another question can be, how has your inner state shifted since you began this drawing? So we keep tracking our reflection while we're working. How do we feel now? And now we come into the most powerful part of our work, our process. We're going to work with the field lines. And field lines, they are not just regular lines, they are the representation of the universal forces, the higher energies. And when we add field lines into our drawing, it looks like you are communicating with these forces and you ask them for support, and the universe responds you, you're not alone, I'm here, I am with you. So that's the meaning of the field lines. And field lines should go through the whole page from one side to the other. You can add just 2, 3 lines. Usually we make them very strong and visible. So I usually use this very thick marker, but you can use the regular one and just go over multiple times. And I feel that 2 lines for me, it's enough. If you need more, you can add more. They can follow any direction. Just listen to yourself. And again, we round all intersections. And when we round these intersections, we integrate the energy of these lines into our composition. We literally connect them through this process. We unite with these forces. We connect our inner source of light to these universal energy sources. This is a very powerful step in the algorithm. Now, at this moment, you can ask yourself, can I go even further and trust a little bit more to the world around me? Now, when I see this support, this strong support, can I trust the world a little bit more? Let go of control and just allow things to happen in my life, knowing that everything happens for the best and that I'm not alone. I see this support. I can see it, I can feel it. You can even touch it and feel the energy that is coming from your drawing. Now, when you are united with these forces, take a look at your drawing as a whole. Try to feel and to notice how your emotional state has shifted now. Is there anything changed within you? And the next step is to introduce color to express our feelings and emotions on a higher level, because that's what color brings into our drawing. And I invite you to choose your color by your heart not by what you think it should be. And we know that sun sometimes can be seen with different colors. It can be pink, orange, yellow, sometimes red, sometimes purple. So just try to listen to yourself. How do you feel right now? What color will represent your source of light, your inner sun? I will give you a few moments to select this color by your heart. I will go with the regular conventional colors, but I really recommend you to feel yourself. How do you feel it right now? Maybe you want to add a few colors. Maybe you want to increase the energy of your rays, some of them that you feel like they are weak and they are struggling to. You want to make them more intense. You want to add more energy into them. And you can choose different colors to highlight that intention. And the same about your clouds. What colors do you want to use to make your clouds? And not necessarily they should be gray and dark. They can also have different colors because when sun shines through the clouds, it can change the color as well. And if you consider, if you see, you look at your clouds and you see that they can be also your resources, you can add different shades to your clouds representing this resource. And you can reflect now when you just added a little bit colors. We haven't finished yet. We're still going to work with them. But even now, you can see how your inner state has changed after introducing these colors. You can even type in the chat if you noticed any change, any shift within you. Next step will be selecting the core symbol from your drawing. This step is fixation. So we want to choose the most important symbol, the most important shape that you see in your drawing. What is this for you? It can be the sun, it can be a group of rays, maybe one specific ray that you assign certain meaning to it. It can be even the cloud. Guys, we talked about it that clouds could be also our resources. And this core symbol will be your anchor. That's something that you decide to put your focus on and to stream your energy into this symbol to make it stronger, to support it, and to develop it, to create something new out of it. So look at your drawing and decide what is this. And it could be even a new shape that you want to introduce. Maybe you want to add some circle that represents something special for you. And let's say I want to add here a new circle. And I know what this circle is. This is personal, so I don't want to share it with you right now, but I know the meaning of that. And this will be my anchor, my core symbol. And I can think about it. Why is this symbol here? Why is it on the bottom side of the page? What it represents for me. So I can work with that. There could be even a few of them, but we recommend to use one because to receive the best result, we prefer to focus on one thing and make it work. So this fixation shape in NeuroGraphica, most of the time it's one. The next step in our drawing will be just having fun. Just enjoy the process. Make it pretty. Maybe add some new patterns, new lines. You can add new lines using pencils, for example, or color markers. So here you can make your drawing looking good, feeling good about it. And this step called stylization. So now we're going into this step and we just enjoy it. Enjoy the art process. And add more shades, gradients. This is the most creative part of our process. And you can spend here hours, honestly. So we don't have this goal to finish this step now. You can finish it later and share your work in our group, Neuro Club for NeuroGraphica Lovers, or the Global Creativity Center group. I already created their albums for your works from today's workshop. Or you can even send it to me directly to my email, info@ncagordon.ca or ncagordon at gmail.com. And sharing your works with the world, it's also the part of integration. That's how you bring your energy into the world. That's how you communicate with the world through your artwork. So I recommend you to use this channel, not to ignore it. It's a very powerful channel. When you share with the world, you receive back. So we are now at the end of our class. I just want to take a moment to share with you a few works that I made before that following this algorithm, just to show you different variations of this work, how it can be done. So here I used mainly markers, highlighters. This one is slightly different style. So you can see how I added neurographic lines with pencil, different colors around. Here is another one. I like using this text highlighters. They are very bright colors. They really like shining like a sun. And here is the bigger format with the field lines, very strong. So I invite you now to share in the chat, what do you feel? How was this work for you? And I switch to my camera right now. Please maybe type a few words about this experience. Calm, thank you, Sarah. Sarah feels calm, that's great. Calm is very positive feeling. It gives us energy. It allows us to renew ourselves. That's beautiful. Okay, so we are finishing our work today. One more time, I want to invite you to the Inner Light program. It will be 3 drawings, 3 different techniques. And draw is an artistic and open, suggestive, or connection. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your comment. And please share your works. Share them with me. And if you allow me, I will share them in our groups. I will add them there to show to people, because everyone receives something from your drawing. And Natasha says, I feel relief. Thank you, Natasha. That's our main goal, to feel relief, to feel energy, and to feel that we can change. We can change something in our life. We can make it better. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining this work today, this workshop. And I hope to see you on the Inner Light program. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. I don't know how at your place, but we have light today. Um, Stacy is saying, I have had a headache since 5 p.m. last night. It's gone. Oh my God, that's amazing. I love this. I'm still on my black line, going slow, loving the flow, looking forward to the next steps. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stacy. This is the best result, when we can feel this physical changes within our body. That's great response. And Natasha says, thank you so much, dear Irena. Thank you, dear Natasha. Svetlana says, thank you very much. And Ilona says, thank you. Thank you very much for joining me. And please, let's be in touch and come to my new program in May, not in March. Okay. Have a beautiful weekend. And I would say bye bye for now.